Hello, I hope my mic's okay. Welcome to the chat HFC vlogs. It's Rico. That's that thing that was annoying. This is City, wasn't it? Well, welcome to the chat anyway. It doesn't annoy me, I'll assure you. It's got no relevance to me. Sorry, just left the TV remote back here. Can't watch the football about that. Where would we be then? It's 2-2 already. Yeah, I know Salford, they've scored 2 goals, so have City. But there's a VAR check on all of them right now. Oh, City's have just been chalked off. Oh, Salford checks taking a bit longer than expected. The Salford goals aren't standing either. Well, what an entertaining start to the game that could have been. All for nothing. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the chat. This is City. I'm feeling good. One step away, Marmouches, from joining City. I just hope there are no complications on that end. 2 at the back? What? I know. I don't know what's going on with this starting 11. I've been trying to wrap my head around it, but I just can't. When I saw Nunez, I thought maybe he's playing left back. But, he's not playing left back. And that's he's doing... The only thing I can see here is a back three of Rico, Rico, Ake, Nunez, and oh my lord, if Gundo is starting in the back line, gosh, it's just this back line gives me Dark Days vibes. I might buy a Marmouche mask. Need to know what the mask he uses. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I might try to get one as well. Rico playing. Lewis. Yeah, I could have sworn it. Have I got that wrong? I must have got it wrong. Oh my lord. Blinking it. Oh, big ups. Big ups for correcting me. I'll sort that out. Omar Marmouche could be his final time. Yeah, getting another goal. I think Fabrizio said that's 31 goal contributions now for his side this season. He's pulling insane numbers, and hopefully he's showing no signs of slowing down. Yeah, you guys are right. Apologies, I got that wrong. So it's a 2 at the back. Absolutely. Oh gosh. Oh my lord, yeah, I've completely messed that, haven't I? Yeah, I just realised that I put Rico on the bench as well. How would I get my head around that? How would I put him on bench and the starting 11? Yeah, it's Simpson Poussey, not blinking Rico. I am so curious to see how we're set up, because if there's one thing for certain, we've not set up in any shape or form like how we tend to. It's not like we can't play centre-backs. Vardio, Akanji, they're both on the bench. Rico's on the bench. I'm not too sure why we've done this. But we have. Let's just hope it doesn't bite us. Just gonna save that graphic, move it over to here. Rico Zamadjor is playing. He's playing on the bench, and is on the bench. If Salford have pace, they'll be winning at half time. We'll bring the main players on. Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm live. I don't really know what they've got in their arsenal. We've got just over half an hour until kickoff right now, so appreciate all that. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I can fix this graphic now. Just bear with me. There you go. We'll maximize that. Bring it down. Boom. There you go. That's the correct one. Get rid of that one. Wash. Weather app says extremely heavy snow outside. I look outside, nothing. Although it stayed icy all week. Yeah, I've noticed the icy roads. Been very icy. Mubama is the one from West Ham. Yes, I remember us getting a here we go on that. He's been doing pretty good for the academy. He's only played 3 games, but he's gotten 2 goals, 1 assist. So, let's hope he can do some sort of business today. He's like 20 years old, so he's been in the game for a good couple of years now. No rare plays, by the way. Oh, replays. I'm gonna guess. Is that no VAR? I'm gonna guess that means. Oh no! Oh, no, not VAR. No, nothing. Sorry. Well, I mean, probably no VAR as well, but no FA Cup replays. Thank the Lord. Awful feature. I can't stand replays, man. I think they're horrendous. Game starts and get it done. No replays. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what didn't make me clock that. Apologies, but I get it now. That's a good thing, man. I can't stand replays. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what everyone else's opinions are on them, but it just wears our players down more, and it just feels like a game we could have avoided. Alright, I haven't actually had a good look at all the other FA Cup games. By the way, Villa had a very controversial corner last night. I don't know if you saw it. It wasn't a corner, but they got the corner anyway, and they scored from it. So here you go. Here are all the FA Cup games so far. Cardiff beat Sheffield United away from home. Fulham win 4-1 versus Watford. 2-0 win for Everton versus Peterborough. 2-0 win for Wickham versus Portsmouth. 2-1 win for Villa versus West Ham. 2-1 win for Wolves versus Bristol. 1-0 win for Blackburn versus Middlesbrough. 2-1 win for Birmingham versus Lincoln. 4-0 win for Liverpool versus Accrington Stanley. 6-2 win for Leicester versus QPR. And 2-0 win for Forest versus Luton. 1-0 win for Plymouth. 1-0 win for Plymouth versus Brentford. That's a pretty big one. For Plymouth, that's them taking out a Prem team, to be fair. 5-0 for Chelsea versus Morecambe. 5-1 for Bournemouth versus West Brom. 4-0 for Brighton versus Norwich. 2-1 to Burnley in the 106th minute against Reading. 3-1 win to Exeter against Oxford. And a 1-1 currently for Sunderland versus Stoke in the 104th minute. So there you go. Those are all the games so far and where we're up to. Mubama hat-trick McAtee. So what, a 4-0 prediction? I'm nearly set up. So yeah, big up for your stream there. Hope it goes all well. By the way, guys, let's see if it's actually showing properly and all that now. My Abdukodir Kusanov stream is officially my most popular stream. 1.5k views. Mental. So big ups to everyone that has viewed that, popped a like on it. Insane. It's completely toppled Man City vs Fluminense 4-0. So appreciate everyone that's looked into that. And 2 more are on the rise with transfer roundup that's on 970 and another transfer roundup that's on 893. So appreciate that. Go to my stream now. See ya. Big ups for tuning in. We are 100% losing today. Salford are in good forms. They've won 5 out of 5. We only won 2 out of the last 5. Well, I'm hoping overall quality is going to shine through. They may be on better form in their respective leagues, but there are gulfs between the sides that we are playing. Now then, that's not me writing Salford off. I think they have a shot. You know, look at our back line. It's barely a back line. But yeah, I think they're a League Two team. In respect to them, we're a Premier League team that's won the Premier League 4 times in a row. I know our form's not showing that, but we're on the back of 2 wins in a row. The overall vibe at the club, I think, is pretty decent at the moment. And, you know, bringing in signings is going to help us. And the vibe has been a lot better, I feel, this last week. So I'm feeling pretty good going into this. We're just going to see how we do. We're bad. What's there to be positive about? Well, the last 2 games, look, have they been tough? Yeah, West Ham had a lot of chances, so did Leicester, but it's 3 points on the board. It's better than a loss, it's better than a draw, and just getting the win is important. And if we can make it 3 wins in a row here, then maybe we can actually build on that. So we'll see how we do today. Now then, Marmouche, honestly, I don't know if Fabrizio is going to be that guy and drop a "here we go" midstream. I'll lose it if he does, because like I want to be able to cover it all here, you know. Big ups everyone tuning in though so far. We've got blinking it. Didn't mean to click that. Just let me see. My scroll has gone all weird. Pull it back out. There we go. Don't know why that was like that. There we go. I've got that locked now, so that can't move. Not 100% sure on how good Salford's strikers are. Go on, have a quick look. Who am I looking for? Looking for a guy called Shepherd. Shepherd. Can't find him. Oh well, it's not the most important thing. Stretching my back. Alright, I'm just going to make a graphic real quick because I need to. Let's go over here to do it. Well, whether you think it's a loss or whether you think it's a draw incoming, make sure to drop your predictions anyway. Predictions never hurt. There's that. So like I said, just doing a graphic, so I've gone partially silent. And Bernardo. Big ups to everyone tuning in. Oh. Always make that mistake. Not deliberately. Man, what is this? It's got baseball on. Don't really care about baseball. Marmouche, only good things to say about City from what I'm reading here. This was like in an interview after his game. I am honoured by the Man City rumours. It shows that I'm obviously doing a good job. I watched them play. For me, they are the best club in England. There you go. Where is it? There we go. Oh, I'm gonna got my leg stuck. Easy fix, I'll show you. There we go. Got 4 likes on the stream so far, appreciate that. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Each one helps. Looks like Kvaratskhelia is going to PSG, by the way. There we go, post out. Oh, blinking it. Just typing something. There we go. Also wibbly wobbly. Sorry, my table's annoying me a bit there. FA Cup Magic says Glimpse. Welcome to the chat. Salford are bad. Why are people hyping them up in League One or Championship? Team beats them. I know. Um, you know, that's the thing for me. Like, they're a good team in their league. You know, they're third in the league, 5 wins on the trot. But like, we're in the Premier League. We've won 4 leagues in a row. We should be winning. We should be winning this. Literally comparing their stats against other teams League Two. Well, I know, like I mean, if they were doing this in the Prem, They're sure forced to be reckoned with, but they're 3 leagues below us. I don't know what to say, you know. Right, game should be available now. Yep. Come on, put me on. I'm so curious to like how I think it's BBC who are covering it. I'm gonna pose R11. Plymouth beat Brentford away, which seems like a huge upset, but it's huge upset. Plymouth have uh, 3 away points all season, 0 wins and a 5-0 loss to Cardiff, 6-1 to Norwich, and just beat Brentford. That's crazy. That's a big win for them. Talking upsets. That's a pretty good upset. And there's always upsets in the cup, and it's what makes the cup what it is. Sometimes you get these games. Remember City beating Wigan? Didn't they beat us in an FA Cup final probably around 10 years ago? Mental. The cup always has a little bit of magic to it. And they beat us a few years ago, 1-0. In the 17-18 season, I believe. Man, our last 6 FA Cup runs, we've been in. We've won 2 finals, lost 1 final, been in 3 semi-finals. They beat in the FA Cup final 2013, and a year later, Hull went 2-0 up against Arsenal, but lost. That is rough. I remember you telling me about that a good few months ago now. That is rough. Got Pep on screen here. Don't know what he's talking about because these. Well, not these because TV's on mute. Wish I was aware I could. Is there a headphone port anywhere? Doesn't feel like it. Got Joe Hart here. He's speaking on match of the day. In our last 6 cup games, we've lost them all. Doncaster, Wigan, and Bradford along the way. Chelsea struggled in the first 30 minutes versus Morecambe, with Nkunku even missing a pen. Heard Nkunku could leave, not guaranteed leaving, but have you heard they actually might leave? Like Chelsea are willing to sell, is what I've heard. What are your thoughts on that? Kusanov, welcome to Man City. Welcome to the chat. Don't know how to say your name, I'm afraid, but big ups for tuning in. Salam. I like Nkunku, but him leaving isn't a huge loss. Well, then there you go. I'll back in just 1 second. And I'm back. I watched Liverpool versus Accrington Stanley. When Nunes came to England, I don't think he would play against Accrington Stanley like. Yeah, 4-0 win for them, and then Trent scored. And I know like they had a 16-year-old who started as well. Chiesa got a goal for them. I think it's his first goal. How long till kickoff now? Just 5 minutes till kickoff, so we're getting there now. What is your opinion about Kusanov? Well, he looks a very quick defender. He looks threatening. Seems to have a couple of discipline issues, but he's young. That can get trained. He's only 20, but on a whole, he looks really good. Very quick, and on a whole, I just can't wait to see him in blue. To be honest, I love seeing new players come in, and well, we haven't really signed a centre back since Vardio, or a defender at the very least. Is he the one you signed? Yeah. I'm really excited to see him, is my overall take, and he seems like he'd be a real good addition to our back line. And yeah, I'm excited to see him in that blue shirt whenever that gets announced, probably sometime this week coming. But yeah, I hope for all the best. City players are walking out now. Big game. I'm not too sure what that means there, so I'm not going to try and pronounce it either. Nah, I can't hand out mod. I'm trying to keep mods to a certain number at the moment, but maybe in the future if he stays like a consistent viewer. Vardy scored on his 38th birthday today. Big neck. He's still going. Fair play to him. Can't knock him. Pep's walking out now. Mascots are running back down the tunnel. Mubama debut. So this is what is being painted as our starting 11. Nunes, Simpson, Puse, Ake is the back three. A midfield four of Gundo, McAtee, O'Reilly, Grealish, and then front three of Doku, Mubama, Savinho. So a 3-4-3 is what I believe is what is being theorised here. We'll see how we manage. I can't believe the 11 I've seen out here today, but hey, who knows? Maybe Pep has had an absolute masterclass, and maybe the team will be completely baffled and won't know what to do. But we'll see on that front. Starting 11 for Salford is on screen if you want to read it. Quite excited to see Mubama today because we signed him in the summer from West Ham and he's finally being put to use in the first team. He's been a bit more of an academy player, if anything. Vardy is the legend. I wake up at 12 every day. Doncaster. Hull starts at 12. What's wrong with Pep tactics? We only have two actual centre-backs on today, which are Simpson, Puse, and Ake. We have a few on the bench, you know. In terms of defenders, you know, we got Vardio, Rico, Akanji. You know, we could have had a first-team back line, but instead we've got only two actual defenders. I don't necessarily want a first-team back line. I'm fine with Puse starting and all that, but I'm just a bit shocked that we've not gotten any other players that fill that role. It's looking like Nunes right back, Nico Riley left back, Simpson, Puse, and Ake at the centre back. From what I'm gathering here from the starting positions. Steve Wilson, Danny Murphy. Is Ake CB or left back usually? For me, his best area is left back, but he can do either. He tends to play a bit more recently, but he's been a bit more centre back. But I say in his overall time at City, typically he's been a left back. Hull manager wants to take FA Cup seriously. Fair play, yeah. Ooh, Nunes making a run on the edge of the box. Savinho just tiptoes into the box here. Ball across, no one there. Salford defender gets it clear. Simpson Puse gets to that and he'll knock that back to Edison. Nice play. Here's O'Reilly. Throw in. Nunes to Simpson Puse. Edison hoofs it long. Mubama headed it down. It's going to be a foul. Foul on Mubama. Oh no, offside. Camera just went to Ortega, who's on our bench today. Left-hand side, ball in, blocked. Savinho trying to get onto it. Gets beaten to it. Edge of the box here. Grealish wins it back. Surely a foul. Yeah. Good stuff. Simpson Poussey to Edison. Hull manager, yeah, done that one. Man City vs Hull, round 4. Are you guys through to the next round, I'm guessing? I love the FA Cup, but the only way I don't mind losing is when we get a big Prem team, not like Blackburn at home. Oh, a boring game. Yeah, I suppose that's fair, you know. Especially like going to... especially when, you know, if you play City or Liverpool or whoever, and you get to go to like some of the bigger grounds, I suppose. Here's Nunez, plays it to Savinho. Savinho driving in, kept going. O'Reilly shot and into the stands. So I expect a win, and would be embarrassing if we lose. No, we're not through, but we have Doncaster at home tomorrow, and we're going to play some strong players. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I hope you get through. It'd be nice to see Hull progress, and it'd be nice. It'd just be cool if we actually had a game against each other, because, man, maybe City would avenge me in real life then. But we'll see. Throw in for City. Gundogan, good defending. Edison. Ake. Progressing forward. Doku. Nice running. Left-hand side. Keeps going. Into the box. Good defending. Tried to find McAtee. It's going to be a corner. I couldn't go less if we lost 7-1 to Man City if we scored first. Yeah, I imagine vibes would be crazy. I mean, that's almost reminiscent of when we played Wickham a couple of years ago at the Etihad. Wickham scored first, and you know they were buzzing. They were going crazy. They lost the game 6-1, but I don't think the vibes were never not there. Ball then headed away. Doku lets it go out for a throw. Grealish will take it. Here's O'Reilly. Grealish. Gundo. Grealish. Ball in. Mubama tries to get to it. Here's Gundo. Tries to lift one over to Mubama again. It's cleared away. Gundo trying to get to it. Gets it to his man. Nico Riley versus, I don't know, this guy. And Nico Riley gets it back to Edison. He plays it to Simpson Poussey, who hoofs it away. Obama tries to head it on, but it just goes to a Salford man. Nice, good high press from Mateus Nunes. City have got a good opportunity. Jack Grealish. Doku. Shot! 1-0. Lovely stuff. Great pressing from Nunes to win it high up the pitch. And City are ahead 1-0. Jack Grealish assist. Jeremy Doku goal. That's what I'm talking about. Big stuff. Great stuff. 1-0. Good start. Nice and early getting the goal. Yeah, ball over the top. Mubama couldn't quite win it. Defender chests it down. Nunes, good high press. It becomes a 5-on-3. Nunes into Jack Grealish, who plays it into Doku. And Doku, great shot. The keeper's going to be a bit disappointed because he gets enough on that. And but it goes in. Deflects off the keeper's hand and into the back of the net. But we will take that just off the post and in. Perfect start. Doku x Grealish, yeah. That's the story. Stoke beat Sunderland, FYI. That went to extra time. Ball in from Salford, it's headed over. Nunes tries to send one over to Doku. Goes out play, throw into us. 8 minutes gone. That's when Doku goes goal. Coming up for 10 minutes now. Nice flick. McAtee into O'Reilly. O'Reilly keeps going into the box. Ball in. Oh. No. Savinio, that was a bit of a cheeky effort. Ball in. It's a really good header to stop Mubama getting that. And Savinio just tries to squeeze it in the near post. Have we not gone a corner for that? I thought that took a deflection. Have you heard the 20 times Man United chant? Yeah, from the Salford fans. Nah, I haven't. I've not got the volume on, sadly. I just wear these for comfort, to be honest. Although I do want to. Referee that. I do want to see if there is a way to make it so I can listen to the TV volume through these. Doku. Nico Riley. Savinio. Oh. McAtee. Couldn't quite keep it with us. Unlucky. Tried to just poke it to Nunes. It gets cleared away. And long ball from Salford goes wrong and it goes to us. I start to feel the FA Cup loses its magic. Of course, still loads of upset. But Sheffield versus Cardiff was played on Thursday, an attendance of 6k in a 32k stadium. Man, that is bad. Lincoln Eck. I'm just trying to picture that now. Here is Grealish. Still Grealish. Nobody cares enough, yeah. Cardiff. No, Cardiff. Sorry, I just read your comment and I didn't leave my head. Here's Doku. Has a shot from distance. Cardiff is not on the ball, I can assure you. Yeah, Doku tries to just take it into the near post, but it's always curling. It's well wide. Hull only opened 2 stands versus Doncaster. Big neck. How many stands? 4? Savinho here, tracking back with the defence. Here's Simpson Poussey. Here's Nunez, loses it. Savinho trying to help again. Ball in. McAtee now. We'll get that into Grealish. Grealish into Doku. He's got to get that out wide. Gets it to McAtee. Nice move. Good ball out wide to Savinho. Can't keep it in. 5. Only 2. Did you get in? It's a good move by McAtee. McAtee gets it. Tries to slip it into Doku. I can see the idea, but he's put too much on it. Gundogan. Five stands, we only open 2, and the stand I always go in is closed. Yeah, I'm in there. There's going to be loads of empty seats, like 6 to 7k fans. Max. Blinkenack. Foul there by Gundo. Free kick for Salford. %82% possession for us so far. Tweet Blue, welcome to the chat. Hi Connect, hello. Big ups for tuning in. Here's McAtee, sends it back to the keeper. I want to go in Doncaster end. It says HFC Vlogs. Good luck with that. Don't celebrate too loud if you score. JK. Oh, there you go. Here's Doku at the left hand side. McAtee. Now Gundo. Now Simpson Poussey. Grealish. Grealish still had a shot blocked. Someone in my class used to be a Man City fan. Now he's a Liverpool fan, but someone gave him free tickets to Man City vs Salford, and so he complained. So he states that he's a City fan. This is City forgot to start his timer. Ouch, that's rough. Savinho, ball in. Ake! Ooh, did it go in? Cleared off the line. I don't think it's gone in. Ref would have called it by now. Don't think it went in. You don't have a timer. Yeah, I know. I want to try and get one sorted. Oh, man, that's a big chance for Simpson Poussey. He's got a header literally in the 6-yard box. Keeper's nowhere near it. It's great defending. But if Simpson Poussey can get his head to that a bit better. Oh, what a header by Ortega. Oh my lord. He came out brave for that one and won. Fair play to him. Mubama. Nice little bit of dribbling there just to open himself up a bit of space. Yo, Frost Fury, welcome to the chat. Hope you're well. 1-0 so far. Let me know what you're thinking. Cameron Mubama. He's yet to have like a big opportunity for himself yet. Hopefully he gets one at some point tonight. I'm leaving now. Frost is bye, says Glimpse. Say that as you will, Frost. Hey you, says Sweet Blue. Hello. Frost is too much aura. Gundo. Ooh, he was bad onto that one. Advantage played though. Doku got really taken out there. Ball in from McAtee. Cleared away. Doku still down. He's just getting up. Who scored? It was Jeremy Doku. Assist to Jack Grealish. That was going to hurt Doku. If he doesn't get booked for that, I will be surprised. Whoever that player was. That was a bad one. Nunes heads it back to the keeper. Oh, it wasn't even Ortega. My apologies. It's Edison in goal. Fair play to Edison. That was a great header. Came out bravely and he got it a minute ago. Just realised Edison's in goal, not Ortega. Edison, Grealish. Back to the keeper. Tries to send a ball through, but goes to the keeper, which is Young. That's the keeper's name. Ball forward again, and it's straight to Edison. Here's Gundo. Savinio. Approaching the box. Ooh, Nunes, nice! Lovely goal. Brilliant stuff. Mubama scores on his Man City debut. Great stuff there. That was very well made. I've got to say, what a lovely little tidy goal that was. I'll walk you through it now. 2-0 to City, though. That player that slide tackled Doku now is getting in the book. Mubama scores 2-0 in just about 20 minutes played. There you go. Great goal. Really well played. Mubama with it. So Ilkay Gundogan, let's see how this goes about. Plays it into Nunes on the right-hand side. Nunes into Savinio. Savinio approaches the box. Lovely ball into Nunes and right across goal. I've got to say, that ball from Nunes, inch perfect. Really nicely played. Really nicely played. Goals to Tweet Blue. Indeed, yes, says Rossieri. And Justin Norris says amazing. Yeah, it was really nicely made, to be fair. Really good goal. Big up everyone tuning in. Justin Norris, don't think we've had you in the chat here before. But so big ups for tuning in. Let me just check. Oh no, we have had you. Apologies, we have had you. Last time you commented was against Bratislava, which was a good couple of weeks ago, I believe. So big ups for tuning in. You've been in Newcastle and another Bratislava stream. Sorry, I struggle saying that. So big up to you, Justin Norris, for tuning in again. Here's Gundo. Pass to Nico Riley. Just gonna make an adjustment to this graphic now. Stay on top of that. Ake, Simpson Puse. Waiting for it. Nope, goes to Edison. Now Simpson Puse. Nunez. Ball over the top. Savinho chasing. Does he get to it? He got a touch on it. I don't think he's going to beat the defender there. Nah, he doesn't. I'm not yapping on Instagram group chat and talking to Joey. Edits the goat Leicester fan. Oh, Savinho fell into like the dugout there. Yeah, he fell into like the pit. Give me Man City or away or I retire. It's Rico. Why is this It's Rico business, by the way? Not that it bothers me, I'm just curious more than anything. Search up It's Rico. Oh! Is it the thing where oh man, I might get this wrong. But is it the thing where he got sent off against Palace and he gets asked about it, Pep, this is, and Pep goes like, it's because it's Rico. It's Rico. And he doesn't actually like say why or anything like that, doesn't bring up anything for the reason that may have happened. Yes, that. Okay. As VAR invented in 2018 World Cup, and we was last in Prem 2017, and haven't had a Prem team away in the Cup. Damn. Goalkeeper for Salford is down here. He's got a medical man who's just run up. The coach is now using this as an opportunity for a team talk. Yeah, Young is now receiving some treatment. Got thumbs up, a football, and a trophy from Justin Norris. Hopefully we'll get a trophy this season, but we'll see. Big ups to the 7 people tuning in. Appreciate it. You probably didn't see my other comment, but the context was Hull have never had VAR. Yeah, now that you mention it. No VAR ever. It'll be a bit weird then when you do have it then, surely. I mean, you've obviously got a bit of experience with it because you're a bit of a Chelsea fan as well. But obviously, I believe Hull's like your main team. That'll be just a bit of a weird one for you. Is there VAR in this game? Not to my knowledge. I'm not sure though. Chelsea Morecambe didn't have VAR either. Yeah, I don't think there is in this one. I watched Tottenham versus Liverpool. Did you watch it? No, I didn't, but I do know there was a bit of controversy in there. I know I've seen the incident. If that's what you're bringing up, the foul and all that, and whether Bergvall should have even been on the pitch. it's it's a weird one because there was obviously the first foul where Bergvall gets booked, but he doesn't actually touch Diaz. It's the wrong decision. But then there's the second one where it definitely is a yellow, and he doesn't get a yellow. So, it's like it's a bit of a weird one, and then he goes to score. I actually wasn't going to bring it up, but the first yellow wasn't a foul. Yeah, I don't think the first one was a foul, and so I don't really have sympathy for Liverpool because the first one wasn't. The second one was. He finished the game on a yellow, so on the grand scheme of things, he got it right, I guess. In a sense, he obviously got the second call wrong, but he got the first call wrong as well. So two wrongs, sure, don't make a right, but still, in this situation, maybe they do. Yeah, but I didn't actually watch the Tottenham game now. I've watched the highlights though. Gundo into Nico Riley. What I was going to bring up is the referee spoke. He announced, yeah, I did see that. And he said that the goal was offside, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I remember seeing that. That was at the very, not very end. That was in the highlights as well. He literally announced it to the whole stadium. And, fair play takes a bit of guts to do that. But also, I think that's a good thing, I suppose. Referees and getting to hear what the referees are saying a bit more. Savinio. Gundo driving forward. Savinio. Gundo. Grealish. Doku. Tackle. It's going to be a City throw. Just coming up for half an hour. The boos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard those as well. From the Tottenham fans. I'd guess it's the Tottenham fans. I'm pretty sure it was. What if he accidentally said the wrong thing and the stadium is like a goal? I know, like, what if he messes up? What if he has a bit of a slip of the tongue? We all have slips of the tongue. We all get it wrong sometimes. And especially when you're under pressure. How many fans is he talking to? Possibly around 50,000. Maybe more, maybe a bit less. But he's talked to a lot of people anyway. And yeah, imagine he got that wrong. Over 60k, there you go. Oh, of course, yeah, it's Tottenham Stadium. It was at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is a bit more modern and therefore a bit bigger. 59,000 to be exact. My bad. Yeah, no worries. Still, that's still a mad amount of people, and yeah, it is a lot of pressure to be fair. But I mean, I guess that's what he's paid for. I suppose. Here's the keeper. Savinio, not your best touch. Savinio almost intercepted goalkeeper's ball. Did you see that Villa corner being given? Yes, and I will say that is complete robbery. I'd be fuming if I was West Ham. It was never a corner, not from what I saw. I've watched the highlights for that game as well, FYI. That is never a corner. Surely not. It's so far off it for me. It doesn't even look like it takes a nick. It's just a really bad shot from Onana, which takes a nick on the way through, and they get a goal. And funnily enough, it's the same guy who scores as the guy who took the shot. But oh well. I watched Graham Hall. Blinking at. Don't know why I'm yawning so much. True, I watched Graham Potter last game as a Chelsea manager, like live. I was at the stadium. Oh, man, that must have been an atmosphere. I remember Rory Jennings saying that they were going to make it to a Champions League final that season. Ball through from Doku to Grealish. Slightly too much on it, ever so slightly. It's going to be a not free kick, corner. Atmosphere is awful, but I was right next to Villa fans, so it's class. What was the score? Can't remember what that would have been. I'd be surprised if it was a win for you guys. Would have been when Unai Emery was quite new to the role, wasn't it? Edison. 2-0 Villa. There you go. David Moyes back to Everton, by the way. What do you think about that? I mean, he's a solid coach. He's had ups, he's had downs. Don't think he did bad with West Ham last season, did he? I remember at a point last season they were one of the longest standing invincible sides. Last season they got 9th, so not bad. 2-0 Newcastle versus Arsenal. Yeah, I watched the highlights for that as well. Yeah, again, what game. Huge win for them. 2-0 at the Emirates. Going to take something special at St. James Park. I think Everton will finish above 16th. David Moyes should never have got the sack after winning West Ham a European trophy. Ooh, shot from Salford. Managed to pull that off. It's straight at Edison into his arms, but managed to hold off a couple of players there and managed to pull the shot away eventually. Oh, you think Everton will finish 16th? Not above. Sorry about that. West Ham act like they're a huge club. Ooh, ball in. Ooh, it's trickling about. It's cleared away. Here's Gundo. Yeah, I mean, West Ham, they've been a lot better over the past couple of years at the very least because of David. I think David Moyes has been doing a really good job for the last couple of years. Obviously, the season they won the European trophy, it was a bit more of a difficult season for them. But like a 9th place finish last season, well in the top 10. Sure, you didn't get any guaranteed European football, but like, how far off were they from European football last season? 8 points, to be fair, but still. What did they expect David Moyes to do? Finish top 4? Yeah, it's like with the size he's got ahead of him. You know, Liverpool playing really well, City playing really well, Arsenal playing really well, Villa playing really well, Tottenham one of their better seasons. You know, those 5 off the top of my head. Chelsea, by the end of it, were really picking up points. Lubama heads it to Savinho. Savinho gains control. Savinho down the right-hand side. Savinho. Gundo. Grealish. Doku, shot blocked. Salford try countering. City deal with that. Advantage played. Moy's only bad season in the Prem was when he won the Conference League. Well, yeah, literally. Where did West Ham finish that in that season? Let's have a quick look. 14th. So, not the best finish. They were 6 points clear of relegation, so quite tight to be fair, especially for a team that was playing in Europe. But he still won them European silverware, to be fair to him. Here's McAtee. Savinio shot over. So yeah, David Moyes, he did a great job at West Ham, turning them into a pretty good side as well. They became a side where, not like it was like, oh gosh, got to play West Ham, but where they're like, this is a difficult game we're going into, got to do well there. Savinio down the right hand side. Savinio, surely if no foul. Ref said no foul there. Nothing given. But if that's not a foul, then surely it's a dive. Go have another look at that, because I saw a leg. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of taking him out there, from what I saw. Alright, oh well. Any team you hate playing? Arsenal when they sit back. Is this in FIFA or is this real life? Arsenal when they sit back, if it's real life. Real Madrid if it's FIFA. Actually unbeatable. Don't like playing Tottenham either, because it just feels like the odds are against us. Ball in! Ooh, right across our goal. Gundo gets it away. Can't believe they haven't gotten anything out of that. Didn't even get like a proper shot against Edison. It was cleared away. Ooh, they're in our box again here. Thrashed at the shot. Goes well wide. Pretty good ball in there from the Salford player. I don't know if I hate playing Real Madrid. I hated playing them at the Etihad last season because they did not want to play football. They just sat back, like genuinely one of the worst footballing displays I've ever seen. When City play Real Madrid, I expect entertainment. But last season at the Etihad, we played brilliantly. Real Madrid just sat back, did nothing, and hoped for the best. And they got a draw. They took the pens and they went through. So difficult to say it didn't work, but it's just like when they actually give us a game, even if we lose, it's always entertaining. I want entertainment, but I guess I'll put Real Madrid in there as well, I suppose. But yeah, Arsenal number one though, when specifically when they sit back, when they want to play a game, go for it, sure. Do I hate that playing Liverpool? Nah, it tends to be good entertainment. Nico Riley shot, goal, lovely goal. Man, I'm surprised we managed to squeeze something there. And my right eye's going all funny. Nico Riley though gets a goal right before half time, about 43rd minute. Great stuff from the academy lad. Who makes it 3. When's Papa to Connect coming on next? I'm not sure. He definitely can't come on today because he's gone to bed early, and so yeah, definitely not tonight. Maybe in one of the bigger ones, one of the big games. Justin Norris, wah! Quite a celebration. I think Man City win the FA Cup, not basing opinion off you being Salford. I just think you win it. I'd take the FA Cup. Ooh, Gundo. Has he? Gone to bed early? Yeah. Here's Ake. Edison. Come on, sister, says Ellen W. Welcome to the chat. Big ups. If you don't want FA Cup, Hull can take it now. Trust me, we'll have that. We'll have the FA Cup if you're offering it. Here's Ake. Oh, McAtee keeps it with us. Tries to play it first time there, failed. Ball over the top from Gundogan. Too much. Must be his age though. Yeah, old man. He's gotta hit the bed early. Gotta get his winks. Oh man, I can only imagine the things he'd be saying to me right now if he heard me say that. He wouldn't say anything that bad, FYI. Probably just call me cheeky. FA Cup. Oh, wait there, sorry. Salford on the attack. Gundogan goes down there. Foul. FA Cup is actually a bigger trophy than what people think, but in recent history, maybe slightly not as important, but still lost its magic, but it's still big. I mean, it's part of the treble. Why are we dissing Papa Connect? I'm going to have a word Papa Connect. I'd be very surprised if you know Papa Connect personally. Ball through. I think Mubama's well off there. Yeah, he looked it. It's going to be a ridiculously big opportunity if he wasn't off, but I had a feeling. Let's have one more look at that. He plays that too late, Doku. Maybe he plays it 1 second, 1.5 seconds earlier. Do you agree with what I said, though? Yeah, I think the FA Cup is a big trophy. I think any team that's disappointed from winning the FA Cup is just a bit silly. You know, it's not like the Carabao Cup. The FA Cup and the Carabao Cup are nowhere near each other on size levels. For me, they are absolutely the FA Cup is absolutely huge for me. It's one of the biggest clubs in biggest trophies in England. It's been in the game for so long. You know, we were City, the first club in Manchester to win the FA Cup in 1904, I believe. Carabao Cup isn't that big for a big club. No, but if a smaller team won it, I'm sure they'd be buzzing. And look, I don't get buzzing when we win the Carabao Cup. I'm not unhappy when we win the Carabao Cup. I celebrate it. I'm very happy. It's a piece of silverware. But out of all the trophies, I think the Carabao Cup is at the bottom. And no disrespect to it. Half time, 3-0. Been a quite confident, calm performance so far. A lot of people, Talsif coming in here earlier said that we're going to lose today. Look, game's not over yet, but I never felt like that. I thought our 11 was a bit funky. That's really as far as my worries went. But 3-0 at half-time, all good so far. Doku in the 8th minute, Mubama in the 20th, and O'Reilly in the 43rd to really finish it off. So we've got a second half incoming. Hopefully we can get just as many goals, if not more, just to keep the energy and excitement up. By the way, guys, we've got 100 views on this stream, so appreciate everyone that's viewed that so far. That's quite nice. Newcastle would be buzzing, not won a trophy for like 6 years, so it'd be huge. I mean, yeah, look, and they'd be gutted a couple years ago, messed up in the Carabao Cup against United, didn't they? That's almost 2 years ago now. You know, they would have been very disappointed. But looks like they've got another opportunity on the way if they can at least not lose to Arsenal or get a 1-0 loss against Arsenal. You know, so we'll see how it goes on that half. I hope Newcastle get through though, because best trophies for Arsenal. So just do my halftime post now. That's why I might go a bit silent. Just gotta check something out. Not too sure if certain players have certain social medias. I would love a Tottenham versus Newcastle final, even if Tottenham would win it. It would be so entertaining and would be refreshing to see different teams in the final. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think that would bring a bit of a different spin to it. I can agree with that. Big up, says This Is City. Big ups to you. What are your thoughts on the game so far? Nice, composed, comfortable as expected. Yeah, nice to see the back two have coped decently well. Well, back two, it's been Nico Riley left back, Nunes right back. Apart from the two big chances 40th minute. Yeah, I know. I can't believe they didn't score the one that went across the box and then Gundo booted it away. I can't believe they didn't score there. I thought that was a goal waiting. But we punished them for it by getting the goal just minutes later. So quite happy with that. Happy for Mubama to get his first City goal, as well as Nico Riley. Great ball by Nunes across the box, by the way, into Mubama. It's a nice, tidy ball. Just gotta post this. There we go. Copy, post. Grealish, why is everyone hyping up his performance? It's nothing special. The player had some low standards in the fan base. Look, he's got an assist here. Everyone's playing well tonight. I don't think anyone's playing badly, and neither should we be. In no offense to Salford, it is Salford City. Everyone should be looking good against Salford City. Look, I want Jack. Of course, I'm not unhappy with Jack Grealish playing well. I always want every one of our players, whenever they represent the shirt, to put in their best performance, and I think Jack Grealish has done pretty good. So I'm fine with how Jack Grealish has played. He's gotten an assist, which is good for him. And so, look, of course I want Jack Grealish to play well, and I'd love it if he went on another purple patch now after getting his assist and started to cook. What's a purple patch? Like good form? Yeah, it's like a small burst of good form. Like there's good form, and you say that for like a player like Salah. Salah's been on good form all season, but then a purple patch is like someone that goes on better form than what they normally do for a short period of time, for a short spell, for a good few games. Like Jack Grealish, final 3 months of the season in the treble season, he went on a pretty long purple patch there, and did quite well. So Brennan Johnson getting those 7 goals. That's an example of it's good form, but because it's good form in a small way, in a small frame of time, it's a purple patch. Seven to 8 league games, 1 game cancelled. 7 to 8 League 1 games cancelled. Someone is saying Chelsea is carried by Cole Palmer. Last season, you could probably make an argument for that, but this season, Chelsea have had a lot of good players, to be fair. It's not just, of course, I think Cole Palmer's been your best player, but I don't think it equals getting carried. Good for you guys to get a win, though, I suppose. No wins in your last 4. This win will hopefully, not that I really care about Chelsea getting in good spirits, but for you guys, this win maybe puts a bit more spirit behind the backs of the team. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea have been on not the best patch of form, but there's a list of players. There's Cole Palmer has obviously been the best. Connect is a proper Chelsea. I just like to speak about things in a neutral area. I don't like to. I don't like to just speak. I could have gone there. Oh yeah, Cole Palmer is carrying Chelsea. Don't know why you're laughing. It's the most carried team I've ever seen. I'm surprised Cole Palmer's back doesn't look like the Incredible Hulk because of how much carrying he does. I could very well say that, but I just think I look a bit of a mug, and like I don't got a clue. I like to be as honest as I possibly can. Posting halftime posts on Instagram, man. Sometimes they reject my file for some reason, but there's nothing wrong with it, and when it's actually posted, it's not like it gets taken down or anything. It's fine. Cole Palmer has been unreal. He's been incredible, but for me, Caicedo has been the best this season. Cole Palmer has been great. Caicedo has been better. I mean, I haven't watched Chelsea in and out. To be fair, numbers are probably what most people would call out Cole Palmer for carrying Chelsea. 13 goals, 6 assists this season in the Prem. It's pretty darn good. Those aren't numbers to be looked at and have an eyebrow raised. Those are pretty good numbers. And with you guys saying Caicedo, I think that's not even like a bad thing. I'm not going to say and call you out over it because, well, I mean, look at my club, Rodri, CDM. He's our most important player, and so it wouldn't surprise me if you guys said that Caicedo has been your best player, because not tons of people that I think aren't Chelsea fans say that, because they obviously don't watch Chelsea in and out, week in, week out, and they don't see the work that Caicedo probably does for you guys. I'm not going to sit here and act like I watch Caicedo every week. I think every Chelsea fan would say Caicedo this season, but Chelsea's class. But Cole Palmer's class. Well, then there you go. Cole Palmer's probably like almost like, what's the way I can? Cole Palmer's the face of the club. Face of the club. That's probably a bit much saying face of the club, but he's like the face of performances. Like, for example, you might see for YouTubers thumbnails, they'll try to get Cole Palmer in the thumbnail, if it's Chelsea related in any way, because he's like the biggest, the face, I suppose. Yeah, I can't really think of any other term. The face, I think, is the only way I can really put it in. Not the face of the club, but most well known, like the most recognised. He's the guy that scores you the goals most times. He's the guy that gets you the assists most times out. This season, he's on 19 goal contributions. And subsequently, he gets looked at a lot, recognised. But someone like Cole Palmer and someone like Caicedo, who probably does a bit more the lower down work, doesn't get as many goals, does a bit more like the tidying up at the back. The cameras aren't always going to be on that. He's not always getting the assists, he's not always getting the goals, but he's sorry, just saw there. But nonetheless, he's obviously a solid player. Celebration iconic. Yeah, I take a Cole Palmer, like the cold one. There you go. It's probably doing that a bit more right now because of how cold it has been recently. Players are walking back out. Wait, are we? Or are we just... Oh, no. We're just skipping through highlights. I thought that was moving along a bit too quick. Yeah, we're just skimming through highlights here. Big ups to everyone tuning in. Wonder when we're going to get Here We Go for Marmouche. We got an update 10 hours ago saying that he was close to joining, and that I believe there was a more recent update from Live Here We Go, which is also Fabrizio saying that he's one step away. Did you see Fabrizio doing Here We Go for Jaden Philogene joining Ipswich? I saw that that's happened, yeah. What do you think to that? What are your thoughts on that? That number one, the player you guys just sold is at the club you was at within 6 months, and the player that you sold has been sold to a club that's got 2 of your ex-players at it. It just seems like he's joining some more mates of his. Thoughts on that, if any? Be seen if Hull played Ipswich in the FA Cup. Ipswich now have 3 Hull stars from last season. There you go. Guess that kind of shows how stacked your squad was. Nice kick about the mates. I guess that kind of may have been what convinced Philogene to go to Ipswich, because maybe. Because Everton wanted him. They were trying to get in for him. But Ipswich obviously called up as well and were like, yo, let's come to us. We've got some of your friends here. Greaves, Liam Delap. Recognise any of them? Akanji's on the ball, by the way, on the game now. He's playing. I think he's come on for Ake. Hopefully not an injury. Yeah, no, you're probably right. That may have been it, come see some familiar faces. High press on from Salford. Here is Akanji. Ball forward, intercepted. Doku tries to win it back. Salford just about get a hold of it. Here's Shepherd. Doku was a bit too eager there. Carvalho should join Ipswich. Honestly, Carvalho and Philogene were the stars last season and were really good mates. And he's starting at Brentford and start there. Yeah, they got a nice little project going on there, Ipswich. Getting Fabio Carvalho would probably be a good move. Don't know, it's weird. He's Brentford's record signing. Oh, awful giveaway. Mubama, Jack Grealish. Gonna be a pen. Yeah, penalty. Awful giveaway. Penalty. Within 3 minutes. To City. It's City's. So Shepherd to Tilt, who gives it away to Mubama in his own box. Grealish plays it to to no, Mubama plays it to Grealish. Grealish took probably a bit too long on that, but yeah, it's a foul by the defender. He tries to say he got the ball there, but it was Grealish's touch. Why is it? It's weird because Carvalho is their record signing. Who's going to take the pen, do you reckon? Jack Grealish. Okay. Don't remember the last time he got a pen for us. Well, I don't think he's ever taken one from open play. Jack Grealish. Lovely penalty. Great penalty from Jack Grealish. You needed that. You needed that. Hasn't had a goal in over a year. Lovely stuff, Jack. 4-0. It's a great penalty by Grealish. Sends the keeper the wrong way. A lot of power on it as well. Put his foot through right at the end. Great pen. Why aren't you going mental against a League 2 team? I mean, I'm really happy. But I mean, I don't know. You know, the only reason I knew Carvalho was going to hell was because Fabrizio tweeted about it. He said Carvalho to hell, here we go. Blinking heck. What was that? Fair play. Fabrizio's just crazy like that. Simpson Poussey gives away a corner here. Oh, TV remote just fell off the other TV remote. Best loan January player in Championship recent history. Oh, he did pretty good when he went to you. The thing is, he's Brentford's record signing. I just don't know why they wouldn't do more with that. Ball in. Gundo boots it away. Akanji. Defender on it now. He's got the number 4 shirt on. Be surprised if he isn't a defender. Left hand side. Ball. I thought he was going to whip that in, but no, he tried to go for the top corner. Whoever it is, can't tell. Don't know his number. Don't know his name. Brentford have 2 ex-Hull players. Ipswich have 3. Well, Carvalho and... not clear who the other one is. United, that's Maguire. Liverpool, Robertson. West Ham, Bowen. I don't even know most of Brentford's squad. No, not sure. Ipswich, obviously. The lap, Greaves. Starts every game for Brentford. I see. Lewis Potter. Okay. Cool. Ball in. Kanji boots it away. Greaves, Delap, and Philogene will be the Ipswich 3. Ball in again. Over everyone. Now the left-hand side. Offside here for... we had a chant for him, kind of related to Man City, though. Who? Potter or Delap? Gonna grow. What there? Over the top from Salford, and it ends with Edison's gloves. Nice pass from Grealish into Nunez. Divin Mubama loses it. Would you rather sign Liam Delap or Philogene if you had to sign one? Oh wait, sorry, here's Nunez. Tried to slip in McAtee, lost it. Can we win it back? What? Nah, I don't think that's a foul. Maybe it's just me. Probably Delap. Phil Foden coming on here. Yeah, probably Delap for me because to be fair, but unfair, Philogene hasn't really been used at Villa, not tons anyway, and to my knowledge, he hasn't really shined when he's been used. You know, I know he got started this Bayern Munich, but it looks like Delap can do it. You know, he's scoring he's got 6 league goals. Or is it 8 now because of the game against Fulham? I can't remember, but he's got a good few goals for them. Savinho coming off, he's had a decent game, had involvement in I know at least one of the goals, so fair play to him. Yeah, Philogene hasn't really been utilised. Not his fault, but yeah, I'd go Delap, and also he's homegrown. You know, he's from our academy anyway. We've got a buyback clause in the summer, so if we want him, I think it costs us about 30 million. Yeah, Phil Foden's on here for about 35 minutes. He's got more goals than Solanke, John Duran, Havertz, Brennan Johnson this season. Delap, yeah. You know, that's a good number of goals. Look, if that was someone at like City or Liverpool, those aren't the best numbers in the world. But he plays for Ipswich, who are 18th, 17th at the highest. You know, he's not playing for a world beater. He's playing for Ipswich, who are a team that really do rely on what goals they can get. And if the Delap is a pretty reliable outlet for goals, which is proving to be the case, then, you know, I don't think there's any complaints. You know, he's on 8 goals, 2 assists. If Delap scores 1 more goal, he's got the same goals as Nicholas Jackson. There you go. You know, that's not a diss at Jackson, but it just shows how well Delap is doing in his side. I know he's probably got penalties in there, but he gets paid to score him. You know, Cole Palmer, he gets hailed for his penalty record, which is, I think he's got the best penalty record in Premier League history, FYI. I think he's had 12 penalties and he's not missed any. I believe that's the case. You know, he recently beat Yaya Touré's record, I believe it was. So, you know, penalties. Sure, you know, it's not from open play or whatever, but you still got to score him. Imagine the scenes. You get a penalty. You get told you're taking it. You deliberately miss it. Okay, it's so deliberate, like you back heel it for a throw in. You know, you just completely miss it completely. Alright. And your teammates are like, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, man? We want to score. And he's like, and then the guy goes like, I only score from open play. I don't do pens. You know, imagine how silly that would sound. You can never play again. Subs being made for Salford. I believe City made a sub. I didn't quite catch who it was though. Ball 1 quite high. Whenever people say Cole Palmer's a pen merchant, I take it as a compliment. He can handle pressure. Last minute penalty versus Man United and Man City. Panenka versus Spurs and Burnley. Yeah, you can't. I find it incredible that some players use that as an insult. You know, I remember Haaland getting called a tap-in merchant, and I was like, yeah, cheers. You know, please keep scoring them. I'd rather Haaland scored 100 tap-ins than 50 screamers. You know, and that's the sweet truth. Surely that's a bad foul. Has he even got intention to go for the ball there? Doesn't feel like it. Just completely takes out Mubama. Yeah, what, you want him to miss? Like, you know, De Bruyne squares it to him. Haaland picks up the ball and gives it to the goalkeeper. He's like, I don't score tap-ins. Only pass me outside the box. I'll do the rest. You know, it's like, come on, man. It's just a bit silly. It feels like people are desperate to get something. You know, anything to diss a player. You can diss Haaland this season with the amount of chances he's missed. But, like, genuinely. He gets hated for missing a tap-in and gets hate for scoring it. Yeah. And, like, you should get criticised for missing big chances. Of course you should. But, like, getting called a tap-in merchant doesn't even feel like an insult. It feels like you're doing your job, scoring the goals. Second half possession, by the way, 52% was Salford. We're on the lower end of the possession. Here's Nunez. We've got just under half an hour left. Ball forward here. I believe it's Doku. He squares it to McAtee, and it's a great goal. McAtee gets a goal in the FA Cup. Could be. Yeah, I hate to put a dampener on it, but it could be his last game for City. Possibly. But last start, anyway. But that's great stuff. Really happy that McAtee's gotten that. Lovely goal. Nunez, ball forward. Doku, right-hand side. Great run with his great pace. Puts the ball across. Perfection. And McAtee's in the right place. Yeah, it's absolutely bang on. Great stuff. Running right now. Is there any Man City player you want to... Is there any players you want to loan out for Man City? Like, actively want to loan out? Look, I would rather... If McAtee's to leave this January, I'd rather loan him than sell him because I think McAtee is a really good player. Anyone I actively want to loan? Not really. Not off the top of my head. Maybe some academy players, you know. I think Mubama, I think he could be a proper good player. Salford at the other end. And the camera only just turned back to this. But they've just put the ball wide, it seems. Would you want to keep Simpson Poussey? I think loaning him is probably best, especially if we end up bringing both those centre-backs in. Well, I mean, obviously one of them is guaranteed. The other one looks like it's going the right direction, but apparently the other one we're bringing in is looking likely to go on loan until July, staying with his current club, basically. So if that happens, I'd rather keep Simpson Poussey. But if he comes in, probably best alone, some people say. But again, even with our defensive injuries, I don't know if I can even trust that. Ball outside the foot. That's a lovely ball from Jack Grealish, and McAtee couldn't quite put it across. It takes a deflection, which eventually goes out for a corner. That's a really nice ball there from Grealish for the outside of his foot. I think he tried to find Nunez, but yeah, number 7 intercepted, and then I think Tilt, I think his name is, tapped that out for a corner. Big up to everyone that's tuned in so far. Do appreciate it. All right, ball in. Goes past everyone, and that's going to be a goal kick. Kane is back from injury, though. Leverkusen have closed the gap to just 4 points, but Kane is back from injury. I haven't actually seen Bundesliga table in a while. I wonder how good Vincent Kompany's actually doing, because I don't mean to be like, of course I'm really happy he's top of the Bundesliga. Okay, I love that. But I wonder how good he's actually doing, because without being that guy, Bayern Munich should be top of the Bundesliga. It's hard to take the Bundesliga as an actual look at what Bayern Munich are like. Are they that good because the opposition around them aren't that good? Or are they that good because they genuinely are that good? Mainz UCL spot. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, Frankfurt, they've got a UCL spot as well. That's kind of why Frankfurt being so resistant to lose Marmouche. Marmouche got the goal today, which won his team the game. Could be his final match for his club. I don't think it will be there. I think he's got one more. Nico Riley, Phil Foden, Nunez, Doku, Foden, corner. Yeah, I think Marmouche has probably got another game before the deal goes through. I get your point. 12 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss isn't tragic. But to counter your argument, Leverkusen are 4th in Champions League. Yeah. Oh, wow, McAtee. That volley, that almost went in. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Curious on Bayern Munich. Currently 10th in the Champions League, Bayern, that is. So, I know they got battered 4-0 by Barca. Who have they played in the Champions League? I just kind of want to see. Beat Benfica. Who did they lose to? Beat PSG, which is a pretty good win. Beat Benfica. Beat Shakhtar. Who did they lose to? Lost 4-1 to Barca. Lost 1-0 to Villa. And beat Zagreb 9-2. Do you not rate Vinny as a manager? It's not that I don't rate him. It's just that he's a little bit of a mystery to me. I know they obviously did great work, and that's great work from Phil Foden into Doku. Doku shoots, blocked. City calling for a penalty, and they've gotten it. Handball by tilt is what it is being called as. Handball by tilt. Doku wants this penalty. Had his hand up for it. I think. Let's have another watch. Phil Foden, great ball into Doku. That's too much space for Doku there. Incredible amounts of space. Yeah, it's Doku. I've never seen this guy take a pen in my life. I don't know if he ever took one for Anderlecht. It's Jeremy Doku. And he rolls it in. Lovely stuff. 6-0. 6-0 Doku. Gets a brace. But where was I? Yeah, Company's just a bit of a mystery because, look, I don't know how he did at Anderlecht, though I believe that's the club he managed in Belgium for a bit. Then he left Anderlecht, went to Burnley, obviously did a great job in the Championship, struggled in the Prem, but who doesn't on your promotion season? And then he goes to the Premier League. I just don't think he's quite had that, like, I just don't think he's very proven so far, essentially, you know. Happy that he's landed the Bayern Munich job, and I only wish him the best, you know. Last season, they finished 24 points, but like I said, coming up from the Prem, it's always difficult. The 3 teams that came up last season were also the 3 teams that went down, so it's always tough for those promotion sides. And at the moment, it's the same story for this season. The 3 teams that came up, if the league ended right now, they go down. So it's a very curious one. Do you think he's doing what's expected? I think Bayern Munich should be happy with what he's doing right now, but I think Champions League is the most important thing for Bayern, I believe, because I think they'll be looking at it like, look, we're the best team in the Bundesliga, and if not, we're top 2 at least. Oh wait, here's Grealish. Edge of the box, keeps going. He's been driven out of the box a bit now. Pass it to, I believe that's McAtee. Was it McAtee? Yeah, it was. Nunez. Company finished 3rd, 4th in the Belgian league, so it's okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good record. Yeah, so I think it really depends on how Company does in. Ooh, it's 7. Phil Foden. Sorry, that took me by surprise. I was looking at the offside flag because I thought it was going to go up. It doesn't. It's 7-0. Phil Foden had a shot. McAtee deliberately intercepts it and he taps it into the back of the net. 7-0. McAtee has a brace. Joins Doku in that margin. Wow, the scoreline only increases. Seven. I wasn't expecting a 7-0. Man, this is like one of FIFA's predictions. Kovacic coming on. Sorry for not reading comments, I'm just actively working on this. It's Doku comes off. Pep very happy with him. Ooh. Give away by Nunez, but it's a foul on the edge of our box. Almost done with this now. Connect. This is probably the most crowded one I've ever done. There we are. Anyway, where was I? Here we are. Only 7. I don't feel any sympathy for Salford, a fake club with fake fans. Talsif said we're going to lose. Could you please read my company, a comment about company? I want to hear your thoughts. Would I take company as Pep's replacement? If Pep left at the end of the season, I would not take company. I want to see how company does in a top job like Bayern Munich, because I just don't think I don't think I'm quite like I don't know if I fully buy into it yet from company. I just don't know if the opposition around him isn't too great in the Bundesliga, or if this is genuinely him. If company won UCL, would you? No. I don't know why. But no. Tarsif just posted a community post saying, do Man City not have any respect? Calm down, they're League 2 team. Fair enough, I respect your opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at the end of the season when they've actually won, if they won the Champions League, maybe I'd be like, oh, yeah, sure. I mean, it's not like Pep's leaving at the end of the season anyway. But, hey, maybe at the end of Pep's contract, we come back, have this conversation, and we'll see where we're at. So you're basically saying he's the worst player you've ever seen? And no, I love Vincent Kompany, man. Oh, given away by Kovacic! And shot just wide. By Stockton. He's come off Stocktony even. He's come off the bench. Yeah, Kovacic, poor giveaway there. Nico Riley. Ball forward. Out play. Here's the Vincent Kompany. Say he loves me more than you will know. Oh. Nice chant. The only decent English manager is Eddie Howe. He's not won any silverware. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I can't really think of anyone else, you know. Graham Potter's probably second best. Maybe. David Moyes, you want to chuck him in there. Gundogan in the box! Shot blocked. That was a nice ball from Grealish. Given away by Gundo. Tried to get it into Grealish. Graham Potter kind of cooked at Chelsea in the first few months, then he went rubbish. Oh, nice. Good flick. Simpson Pousse. Edison, ball forward. Does he find Mubama? He almost did. Shepherd. Watson. Somehow got Chelsea into UCL quarterfinal. Yeah, didn't he beat Dortmund home and away? I think. It was they either drew 2-2 away and then won 2-0 at home, or they won both games 2-0. I can't remember which it was. I remember Rory Jennings said that you guys were going to make it to a Champions League final. And that was when you guys got drawn against Real Madrid. All right, City win the ball. It's Grealish now, driving forward into Ilkay. Grealish tries to knock it into Phil. Man, I got that first leg incorrect completely. Sterling in deflection goal, and Havertz missed a pen, got retaken and scored. Man, that must suck, when a player misses a pen, but then they go on to score it in the retake. I don't think we've suffered any retakes, City, for us or against us, from what I can remember anyway. But it's a great feeling, not having to suffer that. Here's Nunez. Kova. Both went on to join Arsenal along with Jorginho. What a weird circumstance, I guess. Sterling, don't think he's done too great at Arsenal so far, not to my knowledge. McAtee into Foden. McAtee. Kova. Nico Riley. Gundogan. Jack Grealish. Put it across, and McAtee's got a hat-trick! Hey, great stuff. Oh my God, he's getting his head smacked so hard. There you go. McAtee will take home the match ball today. First player to do that since Haaland, since the beginning of the season. It's 8 at the Etihad. Quickly get that switched. So happy for McAtee to take home the match ball in what very well could be his final game for City. Or at least his final start, possibly. And I will always be gutted about that, because I think he's got such high talent. But oh well, we'll live in the moment. And McAtee, in this moment, has just scored a hat-trick. Or finished his hat-trick, more like. Five goals this half. I did ask for the same amount of goals or more. And man, I got given my wish. Often I get that. Why are you bullying? It's a bit mean. Hey, if they wanna call it quits, just feel free to forfeit. Tarsif said Man City are bottled at half time. What? Here's Nico Riley. Make sure I had no important notifications. Good stuff. Big ups to everyone tuning in. Ball over the top from, I believe, Nico Riley. Mubama will find his way onto that. Oh, no, he won't. He's barely been beaten. Go on. Someone get that. Come on. 54 minutes ago. Community Post versus Man City will bottle this game. I don't know why. Surprised people being negative about this game. I know, I saw this game in only a good light. You know, if we lost today, it's a bit embarrassing, but I didn't think we were going to lose. Nah, he's got to be trolling, surely. But, like, why would you troll if you're a City fan? Here's Grealish. Oh, Gundogan in the box. Oh, tackled at the last moment. One more minute and one more second. Oh, couple seconds, and he gets a goal. Took 19 minutes for McAtee to complete his hat trick since getting his first. Can you get 9 like you did against Burton? Man, I'll never forget that game. I remember when we beat Burton 1-0. I think we won 9-0 at the Etihad, and then we went to Burton Stadium. I was really excited because I thought we were just gonna go hammer them again. Instead we won 1-0, so I was a little bit disappointed, but I couldn't be too disappointed. But sure, we'll try get 9. We've got just under 5 minutes to do that. Forgot about that game, don't you remember TBH? Yeah, I barely remember the Burton away game as well. I think it was Jesus who scored. Where are they now? Burton. Oh, yeah, the final. Yes, wasn't that 1-1? And then, man, Kepa refusing to come off. That was scenes. That was mental, you know? I think he went on to not save a single pen. That was crazy. I'm surprised, like... Well, part of me isn't because it's quite a big signing, but, like, man. Oh, wait. Salford got a chance there. Put it wide. Bottom of League One. Chelsea manager should have done better. Yeah, thinking it feels weird that he manager wasn't the longest reign to my memory. Like, you can't let him do that. I know. That is crazy. And the fact that Kepa stayed on. For me, I would have got, like, your captain to go over there and be like, bro, get him off. Like, come on. It was ridiculous. Willy Caballero, I believe, was the keeper who's going to come on. By no means is he, like, a phenomenal keeper, but I believe he can do pens pretty good. And look, I'm not going to sit here. Ooh! Volley just wide from Salford. I'm not going to sit here and say that would have changed the outcome, but at least Caballero, you know, he's got good experience on pens. Kepa was still a young keeper and probably hadn't faced a ton of pens, but Caballero's at mid-30s at the time. You know, he's probably faced that kind of stuff before, a lot of pens. You know, I remember he won the penalty shootout for us in, I think, 2015 when we played Liverpool in the final of the Carabao Cup. Or EFL Cup as it was then. Update your scorecard. I have. It's 8. 8-0. Yeah, it's 8-0 currently. Unless you know something I don't. Wasn't it full time now? I can't remember. Is this for Kepa being subbed off? I can't remember. Either way, should have come off. Hey HCFC Vlogs, welcome to the chat. Nice run here by Nunez. Oh, 0-0 then. Yeah. Ooh. Grealish. Cover. Ball back over. And it's in the keeper's arms. McAtee, man of the match. Can't really argue with that. Sane missed a pen, so I assumed he misses, and Kepa didn't save. I can't remember the penalty shootout pretty well. All I can remember is I believe Sterling got the winning pen. Simpson Poussey, Cover. City pushing forward now, maybe go for 9. Foden. Sends the ball out wide to Grealish. Grealish enters the box, keeps going. Ball across, Gundogan! It's still up there, and the keeper eventually gets it. Full time. They won't make them play any longer. Full time. Man City 8, Salford City 0. Complete win here. Complete domination, annihilation of Salford City. We're through to the next round, it's safe to say. And I couldn't be happier. So, big ups to all the Blues today. McAtee with a hat-trick. Love to see it. Homegrown as well. I'd be gutted if this guy actually left the club. It would be such a shame. It would be an absolutely massive shame. Because he is clearly a great player and he deserves at least a chance to prove himself. He hasn't even had that. You know, he got today. And like he's clearly too good for Salford, you know? No offense to Salford, but he's clearly too good for him. All right, he's not that kind of level. He's a level beyond that. I believe he really is a Premier League midfielder. And he should be playing games, at least getting a chance when other players aren't performing well. But full time here. You got lucky. Full time. Mubama gets a goal in his debut, his first goal in the first team, City Blue. They've got the scoreboard there, wrong at the bottom right. It says City 4-0. Double it. Salford, an unlucky game for them. Well, I mean, they weren't horrendous. And I mean, it just came down to levels. You know, we've got a much better squad than theirs. They might be unhappy on the handball. I might have to look at that again to see if that was handball or not. But I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think it made too much difference ultimately, to be honest with you lads. Just gonna do my full-time post now. Big ups to everyone that's tuned in. Thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna be back with the match review, of course we are. So don't worry, you'll see me again very soon. 8-0, could be happier. McAtee takes home the match ball. When's the stream? What time are we on right now? Probably about 8. So see you at roughly 8 o'clock, lads. Big ups to you all. And I'll see you at 8 p.m. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.